Hello and welcome. My name is Jason, and I'm going to be taking a look at some cars here. I'm going to try to focus as much as I can on the 3-pedal cars. So if you're into manual transmissions, or even if you're not, go ahead, hit subscribe, and tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your friend's mom, and your subscriptions are my leverage to get better cars to show you guys. So today we're going to be looking at the 2021 Subaru STI. Thank you to Schaller Subaru here in Central Connecticut. Yeah, this is the first video. We had a little bit of trouble with the point of view camera, so we've got a dash cam instead. Hopefully next time we'll have the POV camera up and running, but yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any cars you want to see, and if you have a car to send me a message at jason@manual-cars.com, and let's take a look. Here we go. Alright guys, what's up? My name is Jason. Welcome to the channel. Here today taking a look at the 2021 WRX STI. This is Subaru's top performance model here, only available in manual. If you get the STI trim, so if you don't know how to drive stick, now is a good time to learn. The STI here, this is hopefully you guys can hear me okay. It's pretty windy out here. For the 2021 model year, we got a new price tag. That's about it. $250 up from the 2020 model year. With the base price, we're at $37,245. And this is a base model right here. The other option is the limited. The limited gets you Recaro seats, power seats, power adjustable Recaro front seats. It also gets you the option to take this spoiler here, this giant wing, down to a lip, which I'd probably do if it was me, but I don't need another reason for the cops to look out for me when I'm in something that makes you want to drive fast. But to each their own. I saw a guy the other day who was probably somewhere between, I don't know, 55 and 100. I have no idea how old he was. He was an older gentleman. He was driving around in one of these with a giant wing. More power to him for not caring what people think about his car choice, and for saving the manuals. We've got these nice STI badges along with that giant wing to let you know that this is the STI and this is not your standard WRX. You get a power bump up from the WRX. You get you're at 310 horsepower. You are at 290 pound-feet of torque. This one, you got the 2.5 liter turbocharged boxer engine. Symmetrical all-wheel drive, just like all the Subarus other than the BRZ, which is nice up here in New England. Everybody's looking out for that all-wheel drive system. We're sitting on 19s here. We got the summer performance tires on the STI. Now a lot of people, if you ask the internet, they'll say don't buy the STI, buy the WRX. There's a new one coming out next year, 2022. This is an old system, this generation's been out since 2014, and there's a new one coming. Well, I guess I try not to listen too much to what the internet tells me. I think it's a pretty solid platform. You've got endless aftermarket, whereas the new one is gonna take some time for the aftermarket to build up. So if you're into modding, that's gonna be a more immediate thing if you pick this guy here. And on top of that, if it's fun, if you like it, if it works for you, who cares if it's old? what else we got here. So we got the quad exhaust, just like in the WRX. We got front and rear limited slip differential. And let's take a look at the seats. We got these black ultra suede. Again, if you get the limited trim, you get the Recaros with the adjustable power seats. This one we've got the black ultra suede with the manual seats. Let's check out the back seat. Back seat is set up, or driver's seat set up for me. Look at that, that's plenty of space back here. Pretty nice interior, all black. Limited also gets you the Harman Kardon sound system, which would be nice. The bass sound system is not really too bad. It also gets you a nav, which, you know, who cares about nav when you got Apple CarPlay anyway. Trunk space. Plenty of room. No problems there. Alright, inside the interior here we got the 6-speed manual, of course. Got the manual handbrake, like to see that. Driving modes, center differential control, which is nice. Also got the push button start. Alright, here we go, we're out on the road. Take this car for a spin. I'm not going to put too many miles on it. This is a brand new car for 2021, just got to the dealership this week, so I'm not gonna you know, back up the miles for them. They still got to sell this thing. We got a nice heavy clutch, feels great, high bite point. Shifter feel is really good. You got shorter gearing than in the WRX. You still got a little bit of that kind of ambiguous feeling in first, where you're kind of not really sure if you're in gear. It's something that I've noticed on a lot of WRXs, STIs. But I've heard there's a fix, there's a shifter stop that you can get that will help alleviate some of that. So if you look up Perrin, P-E-R-R-I-N, shifter stop, I heard that will help out. Good steering feedback. We've got hydraulic steering, which is nice, as opposed to the electric power steering that you get in the WRX. We'll see what they do for next year, because, you know, with power steering being just so much cheaper and so much more efficient, you don't have to worry about power steering fluid, which is highly flammable. Allows for a lot more of the driver assist stuff. So we'll see what they do there. We got peak torque up at 4,000 RPM. Peak power is up at 6,000, so you really, you know, there's no reason not to red this thing out a little bit. The red line's up about 6,700. Let's test out the turning radius here. See how we do. I noticed in the WRX, it didn't, turning radius didn't feel so great. It was 17, 18 feet. But we'll see how this one does. I know the all-wheel drive system can affect that a little bit. That's not too bad. Not great, but you know, gets the job done for sure. Let's check out the rev hang here. Much better than the WRX. In the WRX, you kind of get a bump up in the RPMs before it starts to come back down. In this one, it's there's a little bit of a bump up, but then it just comes right back down pretty quickly. It doesn't really hang, you know, like in the WRX. fine with me, you know, if I'm out bumming around some back roads or whatever. I'm not looking for a nice, comfortable ride, but it, you know, it's a 4-door. It's not, you know, you could use it as a family car, go drop off the kids, go, you know, go down some back roads. Which, you know, it's tough to find these days. It's tough to find these 4-door with some power, some fun. You know, you can still kind of do the grocery run, pick up the kids, and still, you know, still have some fun with it. Brakes feel good. You got the Brembo brakes, which, if you don't know what Brembo brakes means, that's a good thing. It's a good set of brakes on these. Down so well through all 4 wheels. Nice sound. It is loud in here, but you know, again, it's really, if you're looking for something that's a little more raw, it's definitely a good option. Let's try the different sport modes here. Sport Sharp. Tighten up a little bit. Back to regular STI drive here. Visibility is pretty good all around. You can see the giant wing in the back. Yeah, it's pretty good. Good overall. So there you have it. There's the 2021 Subaru WRX STI. You know, $37,000 is a lot of money, but if you look out at what else is out there for 4 doors, all-wheel drive, turbo, you know, 300 plus horsepower, you're going to be paying a lot more than $37,000. So you got something here that's it's a little more raw, a little bit loud, but if that doesn't bother you, it's definitely a solid option. You can pack your friends in pretty comfortably, and then it just puts power down really well. Handles the weather, handles off-road, you know, light off-road with the all-wheel drive system, and it's you know, it's fun to rev out. Handles the corners really well in terms of body roll and body control. It's definitely a solid option. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.